What did you say?
He, he said thank him, but I won't. What?
There we go.
I wonder if we'll see different.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. Mongols, Mongolia again.
Oh man.
Wow, full random puts us onto Mongolia for this final game in the best of 5 series between Chris and DauT. It's currently tied up 2 apiece. And we get this one again. Let's hope we're not going to get a million restarts. Oh, wow. Of all the maps, we get Mongolia again. But then again, you know, after that performance on the last game,
Yeah, maybe we get a first-hand view of it. Maybe DauT will make some adjustments.
yeah, I'm excited to see how this one goes. Maybe it's a bit of karma right there, but I can see perhaps there's going to be a restart at some point here. Bear in mind, both these guys have 1 restart each. They can use it before the 5-minute mark, and if they feel, you know, I've got a bad map, then they might decide to use it. We're talking about ball placement. This ball is fairly far away, but it's not game changing.
That's nothing.
No, if Chris finds that he's got a ball like way over down here, then he might decide to restart. We'll see. Well, we saw that previous one, didn't we, where DauT had the ball behind the forest.
Man, why couldn't you have made a cool setting like Mongols Yucatan for the last game? Come on. That would have been so much fun.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, you'll learn from your mistakes.
I wish I could read minds. Where it is? Okay, no worries.
Or we could see like I'd rather see Celts Black Forest or
Yeah, we've not seen any Black Forest games in the GML. I mean, the Black Forest is in the map pool, but no one decided to use it. No one wanted to pull any wild
Spanish
cards.
Arena.
Yeah. The thing is, alright, you've got to bear in mind, these players are going to be playing at like the best. They don't want to make any mistakes. They can't afford to lose any games, so they're going to play with the best settings that they possibly can in every situation, and therefore they're going to choose the maps that they've played the most on. They're going to be choosing the civs that they're most comfortable with, and it's no surprise really. Is that something that perhaps in the future seasons of the GML you'd want to maybe change or look into, or do you think it's been good as it is?
It's been great. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's been what they want. They want to play the most played settings, and you want to leave that up to the people who are playing. Really,
Yeah.
I do think that like there are certain matchups that lend themselves to be more entertaining, like my request for Mongols on Yucatan. One of the
Yeah,
reasons
yeah.
being Mongols hunting bonus just makes the game
Oh yeah,
so fast
exactly.
and so intense, and the units are
Yeah.
so great. It's just it's.
Yeah, that game with Fiege versus Chris on Yucatan, I loved that game with the Sneakville.
Oh god, that was dirty.
It was dirty, but it was a good game. It was a good
Daddy.
game. Don't make me say something else I'll regret. But yeah, I mean, I think the tournament has gone very well. There is room for improvement still, and you know, we've taken into a lot of consideration all of the things that have been said on the forums, all of the feedback that you've given. We've taken it into consideration, and there will be another season of the GML. There is no question about it, and it will be improved. We're going to work on this, and hopefully, you know, in a few seasons to come, we'll have something so polished that it's something we can be really proud of and sort of show to a wider community. It would be cool.
I can't wait till we have a weak division of for GML so I can play.
Yeah, you can get into the lower tier, can't you?
Thank you.
No worries, man. Hey, guys, there's another tournament coming up as well. Sign-ups have finished. It's going to be another big tournament. They're coming in one after another. We've got the 2v2 Masters of Arabia edition, or Masters of Arabia 2v2 edition, I should say. There's the barracks from DauT, by the way. And yeah, that's gonna be starting like as soon as the GML is finished, which is today. So that's gonna be coming to your screens pretty soon as well. So keep an eye out for that one. We should see some pretty good settings in there, and you get to see the lovely Whack playing as well. He's gonna be gracing us with his presence,
Hopefully.
kicking some ass, I think. That's what you want to do. Whether that's the reality or not, I don't know.
I aim to please.
You aim to
Some
please.
people want to see me die.
Most
Oh,
people want to see. I kid. But yeah, so that's going to be coming up after the GML. I'm excited to see how that one goes. And for those of you who are wondering as well, if any of you are wondering, the GML will probably be returning in April time. So we're going to have like a 3-month break, 3 months on, 3 months off kind of thing. And hopefully we'll come back bigger, better, and more improved. We'll see. But for now,
wonder if.
sorry, go on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Wonder
fine.
if Chris and Dot noticed that hole in the wall there.
Right here.
You don't need to X. It's the one right next to the house.
I'm not Xing it. Of course, I'm not Xing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You're kind of a rookie.
Oh, a mega noob idiot host. To be fair, like the amount of times, if I've been streaming a recorded game, I start on Voobly and do the set to single player menu. The amount of times that I've gone and launched the game at single player with a room full of like 6 people, I've lost count. It's not good. But yeah, pretty much the same strategy as last time. We're going to see Drush, we're going to see Fast Castle, I think, and the question is, how is DauT going to play this any differently? How is Chris going to play this differently? I mean, that last game went really well for Chris. Do you think he's going to do something similar, or do you think he's going to perhaps try and mix it up a little bit? That question was for you, Whack.
Huh?
I know you've not slept, but I mean, come on.
What's up? Sorry, I passed
What up?
out for a second.
What up, man? You're not really falling asleep, are you?
Did you say something
Yeah,
to
I
me?
said, do you think Chris is going to mix it up a bit? Or do you think he's going to go something similar as he did last time?
I think that he has an advantage right now in the Drush, and
Of course,
we'll have to see because his economy is set in a way that I think that he's going to be able to up fairly effortlessly. He's going to have a little bit too much wood, I think, but if he takes a couple off and puts them onto farm or even gold or something, I'd like that more, but
Yeah. Hey man, why don't you go get a coffee? You need it.
me?
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee.
Ah, you should. It's so good. Alright, go get it like a Monster energy drink or something.
I don't drink caffeine either.
Okay. Go to the gym, pump some iron.
After this.
And come back.
I need to shower
feeling
too, and then I'm going to come
rejuvenated,
back and day drink in sweatpants.
yeah. Day drink. Sweet. Gonna be good. Okay, so yeah, we see Chris going up to the feudal age right now. He's in the lead with the Drush, of course. They both lost their scout. And DauT up to feudal already. Nice time from him. We'll see how this impacts the game. Chris gonna retreat back with those. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go scout DauT a little bit more, see what he's doing? We'll see. Whack advanced to the feudal age. I mean, DauT. Chris, even. Hey, I think he just clicked the wood up and then cancelled it. Or was I
Because
just
he's going to make sure that
hallucinating?
he has enough food to get advanced and get it on his way up.
I don't know if I was hallucinating that.
You're tripping.
I am. I'm miles away. There we go, blacksmith archery range, and second archery range added in. So we're going to see high pressure again, I think. It's going to be similar
Yes.
to the last game. He's going 2 archery ranges, and he's going to go castle first, of course. He can do that right now. Is this going to be a repeat of the last game? Is Chris going to do it again? Is DauT going to change his playstyle? I mean, he played very passively that previous game.
Chris can reach DauT's gold from the other side of his wall there. He has another gold. Oh, wow. All 3 of DauT's golds are forward. He's going to put pressure.
Yeah, he is.
And even the extra gold, you can see it out there too, by the north side of one of them. This is going to be fun.
It's looking. It's going to be interesting, that is for sure. DauT is going to have to play differently. He can't just play passive. He can't just boom and then just sort of like, I'm going to keep booming and booming and booming, and then I'm not really going anywhere with it. I think he's going to have to change it up a bit. I think he will do just that as well. Let's see where Chris reassigns these two. Likely wood and gold. Because of course he's going 2 archery ranges. He's got fletching done already, and yeah, we're going to see high pressure coming in again from him. It worked last time. He's going to hope it works again this time.
When you say work, it sounds like whack.
Work.
Whack. You say
Work.
waxed.
Whack. It whacks.
Yes, that's it. Now, Chris still doesn't realize that he has a hole in his
Yeah.
base, but it won't be too crazy. See that?
DauT doesn't want to give it away. I don't think
I
DauT wants to give it away. I think he wants to exploit that. That is a hole, and I think DauT, he knows it's there. I'm sure he knows it's there. He's going to try and sneak some units in, I think. The question is he going to be able to do it with the pressure that's going to be coming in from Chris now? Crossbows being researched.
Advanced at relatively the same time.
Yeah, very, very close in that regard. Bowsaw being researched straight away, of course. So important to get that wood upgrade as early as you can, because you need wood for everything, especially with this build. Crossbows coming in, of course, now.
Absolutely.
And let's see. I can't really see much on DauT's side at the moment. He's going to clean up these militia first. Let's see what he can see, what he can find. Pretty much walled off. He's secured his extra golds, sort of. I mean, one's at the front, but one's inside fairly easily. And DauT getting quite aggressive as well. He's definitely changed it up a little bit. He's not going to play so passive at all. But nice micro from Chris there, taking out those crossbows. Chris comes out of that without a loss, I think. Maybe he lost one. Nice position for Chris to be in right now.
Wow, he didn't finish his wall all the way to the north, so I mean his base is open even if he didn't acknowledge the hole that's over near his stone. But
you see here,
he's also got some villagers running all over the dang place.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there's his sheep that he never found.
Where's that? Oh, there. Yeah. Wow.
But he is aggressive, so he's going to go up and try and take advantage of. And I think DauT put a town center along the wood near his main goal because he has chopped those areas too. So that'll be somewhat protected. If I was Chris, I'd get sight on the other ones just to kind of see if he's walled and how hard and how susceptible it is. And then I'd go and sit on that front wall and see what I could get away with.
We see quite a big wall off here. This is quite a big wall. Do you think DauT is basically just going to try do the same, but he's going to wall harder?
That could work. I mean,
it could work. I mean, it looks like he's got a decent map for walling. I mean, if you can secure this gold here in the north as well.
The problem is, yet again, he has so much gold on the front of his base. If he's going to do this again, he needs to make sure that his economy is very well balanced and he can up at a quick time, because if you're getting castle in 17 minutes with Vikings, there's no reason that you can't be Imperial 26 or 27 at the latest.
Yeah. I mean, that free handcart and the free wheelbarrow, it makes so much of a difference.
He's doing the honor guard defense again.
Yeah.
Now, if he...
But look at the wall again, though. I mean, this is quite a big wall here. He might even put something again behind here. The only thing that I see is all of his stone is outside of his little area.
All of it?
Looks like it. I mean, he's got one on the front, one down to the south, and another one.
He has one in his base. His main.
He has?
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah, of course, that's only a 4. That's not a full pile, is it?
I will bet you money that he has one in his base.
He does. He does. But yeah, as you said, gold forwards. I think he'll be okay, though. As long as he keep this wall, but we get to see now from Chris's perspective the pressure, and this is the thing with 1v1. If you put yourself in a tiny corner like this, it allows the other person to build forward. It allows them to keep the map control and do that aggression.
We're not going to see knights from Chris in this game, though. He's not going to play that again. I think he's going to know that DauT is going to try and go up fast here, and I think that he's going to go up in a way that's going to set himself up for a big imp army.
Yeah,
he's building his 4th town center now, and I think he's going to go up and try and get an onager. Oh, no, never mind. I misread it. He's going to castle.
Yeah, I was highlighting the stone while you were saying that. He's got a lot of villagers gathering stone there. And the castle, where's the castle going up? He's placed it.
It is going to go on DauT's front door, right where that main gold is. Either that, or
Right
he's
here.
going to take the 2 gold and 1 stone spot over to the north of that. It's going to go in one of those 2 spots.
Yeah, we'll see. Where are the villagers?
Doesn't have them
Where
forward
are
yet.
they? Hang on, he just had 650 stone.
Did he?
Yeah, he just had. No, no, wait, hang on. No, he didn't. He couldn't
No,
have done. Surely.
I was going to say, no, he just got
No,
those
no, no,
guys
no.
up.
Yeah, yeah. When you said, "Oh, there we go," I thought, yeah, he'd actually placed the castle. I was gonna say that's a lot of stone early on. I was looking around, like, where's he gonna place his castle? I didn't see it, but
No, he's
no, yeah, yeah, of course,
no,
yeah,
it's he spread his military out so that he
a
can get
lot,
decent
yeah.
line of sight through the middle on DauT.
Uh huh.
And he's gonna.
He's gonna know as
Yeah.
soon as DauT leaves his base. Basically, he's gonna see him
Mm.
coming. And this is
Thing
what
is-
I mean. He's going to have so much of a warning. He's going to know exactly what's going on. A lot of the cards are in Chris's hands right now because outside of these walls, DauT has no idea what's going on. And
Yeah,
it's kind of scary in a 1v1. I think it's kind of like, a kind of mental thing as well. Where if you're like locked in your base, you don't know what's going on. You've not got that
DauT
control.
came out. He did make some army. That's strange. He was still well protected.
hmm He's got the mangonel as well, a little bit slow to catch up. I think Chris here should have enough crossbows. They're saying that DauT does have bodkin arrow, so that can help him out massively. Mangonel coming in as well. And Siege Workshop going up for Chris. He's going to have to get that Siege Workshop up. And the castle on the front here, he's not going to do it right outside of DauT's base. And I think, if DauT hadn't have come out of his base there, I think maybe Chris would have placed that castle aggressive.
You're right.
But because of that that show of force from DauT, he's gonna place it defensively, and yeah, I think he's gonna try and go up to the Imperial Age pretty quickly.
I find it kind of strange that Chris would make a monastery instead of a
I think he's gonna
university.
collect the relics.
Yeah, where
well,
are they? I only see one.
Oh, actually, that's a point. Yeah. Well,
I mean, they could be all in the shadow over the west end, but maybe DauT has been secretly picking them too, and his archer over by one of DauT's golds is putting fire on him.
yeah, that is odd.
Yeah, we're gonna see an Onager war.
Oh, we're seeing Berserks coming out. He's clicked up to Imperial,
Berserk's Onager's best Viking combo ever.
and he's adding more archery ranges in as well. So he's gonna add some crossbows in as well as that. But yeah, I'm not surprised he's gone up. I mean, that's 29 minutes up to Imperial. His economy is looking really good right now. He is preparing himself for what is to come. But yeah, as you said, interesting why he didn't go for the university there. Interesting. I thought university, obviously ballistics from there, get chemistry from there. He can even upgrade his building defenses if it comes to it. But yeah, it's looking pretty good for Chris right now. We'll have to see what times DauT gets on the Imperial Age. Do you actually think DauT would have clicked up already? I mean, look at the scores right now.
Yeah, I think that I don't think DauT added his extra town center there.
Maybe not. Maybe not. And it looks as well like Chris is going to go for the second castle forwards. He's still getting quite a lot of villagers gathering these stone right here. And he will have enough for another castle fairly soon. And
I
sending
think
these
if it
villagers
was him,
out-
I would place it in the resources, not on the front door.
What, as in like on the golds on the top?
Yes, because then
Yeah.
he could also draw from 2 more stones too, and he's gonna just put it in the middle of the map.
Yeah. Middle for diddle. Fair enough. I mean, he's
That's
gonna.
not bad.
Yeah, he's gonna gain map control from it. He can even put another one further forwards if he wants, if he gets enough stone later on. But right now, Chris' eco looking very good, and he's the aggressor again. He's playing this very aggressively. I like it.
He's gonna upgrade to Onager first too, I think.
And he's going to upgrade to Imperial first as well. I think that's the big thing here. We'll see what he does. Arbalest straight away. I'm not surprised he goes for Arbor here. Not surprised at all. Upgrades to the blacksmith. Not seeing anything coming in just yet. Keep an eye on those upgrades. And DauT not too far behind with the Imperial Age upgrade. Chemistry being researched as well. Have a look at that. He's got heavy plow already as well, which is good, as he's getting a lot of farms up. And there's the Arbalest upgrade done. He's got the defensive upgrades, +2 on his archers also. Looks like DauT's going to do the same. A lot of archery ranges going down. And you know what as well? He has almost secured this area. He's kind of walled this off with buildings, look. The only thing is, obviously Chris can actually hit that from the high ground there, so it's not going to be secure whatever he does, unless he puts like a castle up here or something, which is probably not the best place to put one anyway. A lot of scams coming out for DauT, yet again. He just seems to like to add his scams in.
I wonder if DauT is even going to do Arbalest.
And his archery ranges are very delayed. I don't know. He might do.
I mean, he could. It's not expensive, but I don't think that's what he is really planning here. I really think that we'll see him lean. I think we'll see him lean on skirms and onagers and force Chris to try and use a different unit to beat him.
Yeah, and use up his gold. The thing is that we've seen Chris, he's already started to make he made a couple of berserks a while ago. I don't know if he's going to continue with that. It's a little bit risky going berserks now, I think, because if DauT does go for arbors, I mean, berserks are not going to be that useful.
The thing is, the Viking Arbalest is fully upgraded at its base, but it's not anything to outdo onagers. So if he added those and had berserks, there's nothing he could do.
True.
It
is the most expensive. Yeah, exactly.
It's expensive.
It's too expensive. At the moment, he doesn't have the gold to do that. But if you look at the map, he's got these golds secure.
Yeah, he can take it whenever he wants it.
He can see that DauT isn't taking this gold on the front here. I mean, it's likely that DauT's taking this gold on this side. And he can see that DauT's taking this gold out here, but he can actually pressure that fairly easily. He's going to move over there right now, I think, actually, as well.
Oh.
Castle. But Chris has already got his
trebs, yep.
Yeah, he's prepared. He knows the treb's going to go up, and the castle is possibly going to go down. He's deployed his treb back a little bit. It's going to take out the archery ranges or a siege workshop first, it seems. But yeah, this is looking very nice for Chris. The thing is, though, DauT is still kind of holding back a little bit. I mean, if we have a look, just look at the size of Chris's economy on the minimap, and then look at the space that DauT has in his base. That is going to be very crumpled up, and he is going to have to move out and expand soon.
Chris is getting onager now.
Yeah, but DauT already has it.
There's DauT.
He's going to push out right now. Let's see if he can do this. He's got 4 onagers back here. He is just going to try and flatten everything back that Chris has. But the thing is, can he do it? He's 4 onagers, quite a lot. He should be able to take out the mangonels onagers from Chris. But nice micro there by Chris, keeping his mangonels alive. And it's tough for DauT because he's attacking uphill. If he wasn't attacking uphill so much, I think he's attacking uphill, sort of. It would be a little bit easier, but he's just lost all 4 of his onagers there. And Chris is playing defensive still now. Back on this hill. Onager upgrade completed for Chris. I think that engagement went very well for Chris there, though. Big hit right there. I think it went very well for Chris.
It did.
He took out 4 onagers and loads of crossbows and skirms. Looks like DauT, you're right, it doesn't look like he's going to go for Arbalest at all. He's just going to continue with the elite skirms, it seems.
Yep.
And where are these villagers going?
That whack guy's smart, man.
He knows what's good. More onagers, of course, coming out. And if we have a look at the castles, we don't see any more berserks coming out for Chris, but we do see a lot of onagers being queued. Capture Ram being researched as well right now, so he's going to add rams in there also. That's actually going to help a little bit with the scams as well. And this is what I was saying, DauT now is going to be running out of resources in his base. He's building a lumber camp out here to get some more wood.
I wonder which player will start to make a hack or a melee army first, because
it's gonna have to come eventually, I think.
I think the
Capture Ram's now coming in.
Scouts, Champs, Berserks, any of that could just run in and just totally swing the game if somebody had planned ahead, but
yeah,
thing is, you gotta go up so fast just to get this stuff out and get it done as it is.
Yeah. Exactly, nice trades there for DauT, taking out those siege units. Siege units are just so expensive. If you can take out, 2 or 3 siege units with just one onager, you've just won yourself so many resources over your opponent. And right there, you got a lot of mangonels. Onagers. You see them sort of flattened. It's still fairly close though on the actual onager count or onager losses.
I wish we'd see DauT repair that treb. I mean, for competition's sake, I want to be right too, but if he was repairing that treb, I think that he'd be even in a better position here, and he's making a bit of a comeback.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
going to retake the middle land, but
taking
Chris' castle is also
yeah.
very important.
This castle, it's gonna be on this gold. But
he's
already
going to
under
lose
pressure.
it though.
Yeah, it's already under pressure, and if DauT holds on to this, he can protect these trebs. This castle's going to go down, and Chris looks like he might be forced back. Remember, guys, this is all to play for now. The winner of this wins the best of 5 series, and these guys are not going to give it up easily at all. Stable is being added in for Chris. Do you think he's going to go for some light calves?
What was that? Sorry.
Yeah, he is going light calves. He's adding in light cavalry right now. That's going to help him take out those onages, and that's
and it's a really good value too, just because you're not going to be spending any gold.
Yeah, the food. I mean, if you look at his farms, he's got a very, very strong farming sort of economy. He's got the upgrade, the crop rotation upgrade, so his farms are very efficient right now. He's got the final wood upgrade as well, which means that his wood collector is going to be very efficient. So, going with light cavalry, a very good choice, I think. And we see starting to run quite low on gold, but if it comes down to who's going to be starved of gold first, it's obviously going to be DauT here. DauT's going to be off the gold first, I think.
Neither player's taking relics that I can see. There's still 2 available on the map.
Yeah, players they don't really take relics that often anymore. It seems. I watched a lot of these games between Chris and his opponents and DauT and their opponents, and neither of them really seem to take relics all that often. Whereas, for instance, the Viper, you'll see him most of the time. He will take the relics. I
used to hate seeing him not take it because for a while there were games that he would lose for that being the sole reason.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's important, and neither of them are taking them just yet. They might do. We'll see. But at the moment, there is quite a bit of gold still left on the map for Chris. Though it is going to run out very soon. But as I said earlier, Chris has map control. He is placing his buildings forwards. He's keeping DauT in the corner, and that is quite kind of a big deal. Let's see. DauT's going to keep repairing his castles, and now we see Chris population capped, sending some villagers in for good measure. Hey, I don't need these guys. Have them for free. And we see light cavalry coming in as well. They make, although so DauT is doing the same, but they make quite good sponges for the elite skirmishers. Obviously with 60 HP and 4 pierce armor, they do take quite a lot of that damage from the skirms there. So they work very well in that regard as well. And, yeah, we see Chris taking 1 relic there. He might decide to take more. Yeah, he's moving out, taking another one. And yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a stalemate over here for some time now. But as you see now, Chris with all of those light cavalry, well not all of them, but soon to be a lot of them, he can raid in here. He can take these villagers out on the stone. He can raid this gold. He can kill these villagers gathering wood. And that could make quite a big difference to him. You see, it's gonna be kind of stalematey for a while, I think. As both these guys are just trying to take as much control as they can, take out each other's castles and such. See DauT moving out to take this gold right here as well. Very oversaturated, which tells us that DauT is starting to run out of gold piles. And I think Wack's fallen asleep.
No, I'm here. I'm yawning though.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I think
There we go, taking the relics.
I think we want to see Chris put together 2 or 3 trebs and just kind of save them up, and then just go and take that castle and then work his way in there.
Yeah. The thing is, right now, Chris has, well, he had a lot of gold. He just spent 1,500 gold right there. I think he might have been, no, never mind. He just spent 1.5k gold. So, you know, he's going to have very, very good army very shortly. I'm trying to see what he spent all that gold on, actually.
It was onagers and trebs.
Yeah, queuing more trebs up. Queuing more onagers up. That's going to be It's gonna be it's so hard to call right now. It's looking good for Chris. You've got to say it's looking good for Chris. DauT is definitely sort of struggling here for resources, I think.
Nah. He's been eating that gold in the top part for a little while too, so
Yeah, true.
he's lucky Viking units are fairly cheap too. He isn't in control of the map, but I don't think he's near death yet unless he takes
No,
some big losses soon.
I think he'll be okay for a little while. This is what I said earlier. I think it's gonna be a little bit stalematey for some time. We'll see how it goes. That castle is likely to go up, I think, and that could be one step for DauT to start pushing out. Of course, Chris does have this treb back here. He can easily start to take it out with the treb. He can move his rams in. It's gonna be a long game. I think this is gonna be a marathon. What a game to finish on.
Oh no.
Oh no, not a marathon. I want to go to bed. That's what's Wax saying right now.
I'm alive though. I got this.
Just about. Only just. DauT did upgrade to Arbalest as well. So he's obviously got some gold coming in still. But he is struggling to keep on this gold here. Chris keeps harassing that with some skirms. And again, a little bit of a scuffle on this south side. They're both going for very, very similar army compositions, and really you can't afford not to. If your opponent's got something that you haven't, you're at a bit of a disadvantage.
I think it's interesting that DauT worked Arbalest back into his army. I wonder if that was for fear of the Hussars. Maybe he's gonna send Chris.
Yeah, I think maybe he did, but there we go. Siege ram now from Whack. So from Chris.
Yeah.
Again, it's because it says Whack on the bloody screen. Oh, nightmare. Siege ram gonna help him out massively. It's gonna soak up so much arrow fire. I'm getting there. He's gonna get in there and take out those onagers. Easy kill for that. And usually they just last so long. They're absolute. And that can allow Chris to get in there. He can send his scouts straight over to take the onager out. And meanwhile, they're absorbing all the damage. So, looking good for Chris here. It looks like he's going to keep pushing forwards. And we hear more siege workshops going up. He could push through here with a siege ram. That could be good. Breakthrough on the north side. And now, there we go. Big onager shots coming in. Chris trying to move out the way. Kind of nice micro there. A little bit sloppy at times as well, but overall fairly good. Avoiding a lot of the onager shots. Trying to focus that down a little bit. 1-for-1. And Chris is going to keep pushing on through.
Chris has had so much gold lately that if he would do his of any kind and like do a ton of rams or some champs and siege or something like that, I think it would be the final blow to DauT. But as it is, they're just kind of stuck in eight here.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, he's definitely going to have more gold overall. But look, he's going to break through on the top side, and this is going to be really important now, I think, because Chris can make light cavalry. He can go and raid DauT's eco. I think here he's made this hole. He can go and raid that. The problem is now he's being pushed back in the middle. Where's Chris's army? Whack. Where's it gone?
He was only at 160 pop for a little bit there.
I think he stopped. I think he stopped queuing. I was looking at his siege workshops. He stopped queuing for a minute. He's adding more military production. He's adding barracks now. Looks like he's going to add some pikes, I think. Yeah, he's going to add some pikes. Oh, we got a pause from DauT there. Oh, a pretty intense game. DauT looks like he starting to push back in the middle a little bit. Oh, he's ready. Okay. Okay, DauT's going to unpause now. There we go. So DauT pushing out in the center. This is nice from him. Very nice. But
Chris is going to begin his raids now.
There we go.
One of the things that he really likes to do is, especially in Imperial. I mean, he likes to raid all game, but if he can raid an Imperial, he'll always take that opportunity, and he's going to start putting skirms in his resources and at least force his military to commit and come back to clear it or lose that economy. The thing in the Vikings War that is kind of I mean, we did mention light cavalry a little bit before, but I think it needs to be remembered that they don't get plate barding armor, and that means that even skirmishers can do pretty healthy damage to light cav.
+4 attack, that's decent. We're not talking hussars here, they don't have stupid amounts of HP. and with only four pierce armor, that's what 3 damage per strike. The only problem with skirmishes though is the range they have to be. They have to be at a distance to actually
Yeah, the
fire
best
that.
thing that you could have them for is if you could have a group get up onto them and disrupt their formation.
Yeah, definitely. But that was a big onager shot there from DauT. He got a lot of units right there, and Chris's population dropping down to 164. What do you think DauT's population's on right now? It's very back and forth in the center. I'd say they're about even still. Castle might go down for DauT here though, and Chris keeps bringing in his rams as well, queuing those siege rams as you can see. They are going to help him out substantially. Ram's going to go in, that castle's going to go down, and DauT's, a lot of his eco here, kind of exposed, very open to raiding.
Yes.
Just waiting for more
I
like
think Chris
cavalry.
should turn his Trebs around and fire on those onagers too.
Yeah, you could do that.
No need now, but
Again, big hits. Onager's just so powerful, absolutely flattening the light cavalry there as well, keeping them alive, so important. And DauT just lost a very large number of light cavalry there. Raiding still going on
he's
from the back of his
losing
base.
control.
Yeah, it seems that
There
way.
it
DauT
is.
says GG, and Chris takes it. Takes the set, best of 5, 3-1 in a very, very intense final game. But look at what I was saying earlier, DauT, his economy very squished up into the back here, and he didn't really have room to expand once Chris had that map control. Chris's eco huge. Very well played. Chris going to be happy with himself there. He secures himself the 4th position in the Grandmasters League. DauT drops down to 5th. Unfortunately for him, but I'm sure Chris is going to be pretty happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm sure we'll get some final words out of these guys very shortly.